Okay, so I'm going to start off where I left off. I don't know if the time of the video might have messed things up, but I'm going to finish with it. I'll show you the chords at the beginning too now. Okay, so those are all the 7 chords. I'm going to go back to the G, which we were talking about. So top string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger. Next string down, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret. Then the next 3 strings are all open. And the last string, you have your 1st finger on the 1st fret. Okay, so when you strum it, that's a G7. I mean, it's nice. It has a lot of open strings in it too. So that's a good one. And then the B7, pretty much the same thing as the A7, how you were playing, except you get rid of that open A. So you don't play the top string. In the A7, you do play the A string open, and then you bar everything and you add your middle finger to that, the 3rd fret of the bottom string to make it a 7th. But with the B7, you don't play that A string, because if you had that open A over what's supposed to be a B chord, it doesn't sound like a B7. So just don't play that string as a solution to that. So don't play the top 2 strings, and then just bar for the 4th fret for the rest of them, and then the 5th fret of the bottom string with any finger. It doesn't really matter. And lastly is the C7. So this one's actually kind of a tricky fingering, but you don't play the top string. Your 3rd finger you put on the 3rd fret. Your 2nd finger on the next string. Sorry, let me start over. Top string you don't play. Next string down, 3rd finger, 3rd fret. Next string down, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret. The next string down, your pinky on the 3rd fret. Alright, so that's where it's tricky. The next string down, your 1st finger on the 1st fret, and then the bottom string is open. Oops, see, I messed it up. I gotta cut my nails too. I can't do a lot of these. That's another thing. You want to keep your nails short so you could get as much leverage over the strings as possible. But that's your C7. So yeah, those are all the 7 chords. This went into 2 videos, so I'm just gonna, since I have some time, I'm gonna go over the bar chords that are 7 chords. So much like you had the E shape over the bar to make like an E bar chord and move everything up and down. This one might actually be a little bit easier because you bar the fret. I'll do the 5th fret like I did for the other examples. Just bar all those 5th strings down, and then do that E chord that we learned, and then take your pinky and just lift it up. And play that string open instead. So much like the E major to an E7, you just get rid of that 3rd string down with this one, and then you've got your 7th bar chord. So that's another A7 down here, and all different chords for different situations, and they all sound a little bit different, but still sound nice. So and the other bar chord would be like an A shape, like we were doing. Okay, but remember I was teaching you that one with the open one in the middle? You're going to want to use that one, so that way you could bar the 5th, all those, and then it'll be 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. Starting on the A string. You don't play the top string. So bar all these fifth ones, then your third, so don't play the top one, bar the fifth strings all the way down, then your seventh finger, your third finger on the seventh fret of the third string down. So you've got don't play 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. And you're going to want to use your third finger and your pinky. My dog's just going to walk in the room, sit there, stare at nothing, and then probably like lay down in 20 seconds. But a 7 chord, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. And that's another one you could move up and down the neck. There he goes. Alright. So those are pretty much the most commonly used 7 chords, and you know, that's pretty much the whole idea behind that. So I'm going to stop there.